Hey, listen, I need to talk to you. Well, it's very crucial. I know, you don't want to see me. I kind of already knew that. When I invited you out earlier to talk to you, and you didn't show up, even though you said you would. So, why'd you lie to me? Oh, to mess with me, right. Because you despise me. You absolutely hate me. hmm Oh, and I dislike you too. You're just so mean. But underneath, I know you're so kind. Delusional. I know you're not talking about me. Delusional. What do you mean? Okay, I'm not delusional, but I am confused. Isn't this enemies to lovers? One of those, what are they called? Tropes? Oh, I hope that's right. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. But it's like friends to lovers, but more angst, more whoa. It's honestly one of my favorite tropes. So when we first met, and I saw how cute you were, I knew I had to become your enemy. I knew we were destined to despise each other. Until one day, we realized we were desperately in love with one another. And I was getting tired of waiting. For you to approach me, to confess, to say you are absolutely in love with me. I'm thirsty. Do you want to go get something to drink? Continue this deep conversation somewhere else? Why do you want to get away from me? I'm not delusional. It makes sense. I was tired of waiting. So the other day, or was it earlier? I forgot what I said. I invited you out so I could tell you how I felt. Or, give you a little push. Not physically, but verbally say, wow, this setting is so romantic. And then you'd look around. You'd see the sunset. And it's beautiful. And then you look at me and you would think I'm more beautiful. And then you can't help yourself. You blurt it out. You say, I'm in love with you. And all this time we thought we despised one another. In actuality, we were in love. Okay, you look confused. But the truth is, I'm confused. Well, because you're not confessing. That's okay. We don't need a perfect moment. We make the moment perfect. So go ahead. Let's make this moment perfect. Confess. Tell me. Just tell me how you feel. What? No. That's not how this is supposed to go. You're supposed to say I'm in love with you. Or I think I've fallen madly in love with you. Or, something similar. You can't say you don't like me. Why would you say such a thing? I'm kind of tired of the angst. This is where we get heartfelt, emotional, where we say, I love you. I'll go first. So there I was. In the beginning, when I noticed you, it was love at first sight. But I was despised the love at first sight thing. It was never meant for me. So, since I fell in love with you at the first sight, I knew I had to despise you, to hate you, to become your rival, or enemy, or whatever. I had to be better than you at everything. And I feel like I've succeeded. Partially. And then you grew to hate me. But over time you felt this connection, right? That a yearning. Every time you look at me, you think you want to be better than me. But actually, you just want to hold me. You want to hold me close and look deeply into my eyes and just say, this is where you say it. Maybe you need to wrap your arms around me first, like you're giving me a hug. Go ahead. Okay, you're kind of doing the opposite. You're backing away. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this. I've set this whole thing up. I made you despise me so we could be enemies. But that's just for the angst, for the drama, for the emotional parts. And now I'm working towards the lovers by confessing. This is getting really boring. And it's not supposed to be boring. It's supposed to be emotional. I'm still thirsty too. How is this toxic? Oh, manipulating your feelings. I didn't make you fall in love with me. You were supposed to do that on your own. I made you despise me. I made you hate me. How is that? Fine. I guess in a way it seems kinda toxic. But I did it for love. For the emotions. Just getting to know one another through hatred. But learning to love these things that we despise about one another. Isn't it beautiful? Oh. Not the way I did it, huh? That's all you have to say? What would you have preferred? That I didn't fall in love with you? That I took one look at you and I just decided, ew, I don't like you. And then we actually despise one another? But over time we grow connection and we learn that we have things in common, and the things we don't have in common we grow to accept because our love is just unbreakable. My heart is beating at the thought of it. Okay. Pretend I didn't confess to you. Pretend I never fell in love with you at first sight, that I always disliked you, okay? So we gotta restart this. You know, when I first met you, I didn't really take a liking to you. You were just there. And for some reason, I just wanted to hate you. But the more I got to know you, the real you, my heart can't contain itself. It's fallen in love with you. And I guess that's all I have to say. I understand if you still hate me. I mean, why would you ever love me when we've always despised one another? Am I blushing? I'm trying to blush. What? Who's crazy? Wow. I'm crazy. First I'm delusional, and then I'm toxic and manipulative, and now I'm crazy. Look, let's just go grab a smoothie. Or something good, something cold, and let's get to talking. Let's make this enemies to lovers. What do you say? You're busy. Well, hold on 1 second. Just give me a second, please. Here you go. It's my number. You know, for when you feel a yearning, like you have to get something off of your chest. You just text me or call me and, we'll see what happens. But for now, I guess we'll continue to dislike one another. Even though I'm secretly in love with you. I didn't say anything. Shh. Go on. With whatever you're busy with. I'll be waiting for your call or message. Oh, please call soon.